We're going to switch gears now, and this is our adult stage acting class, which is a performance class. And these ladies are working on producing a play that they're going to be performing for, again, a full play later on in the spring, I think at the end of April. Actually, the dates are on the back of your program for all of the shows that we do in the springtime. And again, these ladies had 4 of them that they've been working with all season, and one of the ladies has had to pull out for health issues, which is so unfortunate. It just happened a week ago, so they have reworked this scene to put on for us today, the 3 ladies. And this piece is another Canadian piece by Carol Shields, and it's the piece is called 13 Hands. And Clara, who is moving, Clara is fixing the stage. Clara McBride is the teacher for this program. And are we anything else I need to tell them about it?
Enjoy.
No, enjoy. And no, we do not condone drinking of red wine on stage. 13 Hands.
Sometimes I think if I just could get away with Monday, you go straight to your every boy and never used
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Hey, since when did we start apologizing?
My second boob this afternoon. What's the matter with me?
Anyone can have a bad day.
Don't I know it? Sheesh.
Ooh. Oh, look what I did now.
Maybe we should quit. There's really not enough time for another game.
We can have a quickie.
Okay, one more hand.
Listen, maybe we better not. I've got something to say. An announcement, sort of. I've been putting it off and look, maybe I better just say it fast and get it over with.
What gives? You sound serious.
I am serious.
Go on.
Well, I don't know how to tell you this, either of you.
You don't. No, you can't. You just had your tubes.
No, it's nothing like that.
You don't have a brain tumor.
A brain tumor? What made you think of a brain tumor?
Well, I guess it was that time, way back when Steve, on the edge of nuts.
It's nothing like that. It's something completely different.
Come on, take it easy. You'll feel a whole lot better once you've got whatever it is off your chest.
Well, it's just that I've come to a decision. It's been a very tough decision to make for all kinds of reasons.
Oh my God, no. I knew it. My sixth sense. You're leaving.
You're leaving, Jonathan.
I
knew it. I saw this coming for such a long time. Didn't want to say anything, but I did see it.
Listen, you got to get this into proportion, okay? So, we know it's a major decision, but it's not the end of the world. And who knows, this may be the best decision you've ever made.
And I know that Jonathan hasn't exactly been.
Look, you're going to be just fine. We'll support you. We'll be there for you.
Every inch of the way.
I just wish that I had the courage. I mean, I look at Brian and I think, is this the same man I married? He's such a
jerk. Precisely. Even Jerry says exactly the same thing.
Look,
I was serving this salad. Ooh, a new recipe. You take cracked wheat, olive oil, green onions, and just before serving, you add a handful of currants.
Currants? You mean like raisins?
It's supposed to be Mediterranean.
Sounds interesting.
Well, we were in the middle of serving it, and there were 8 of us at the table.
Oh, clients, I suppose. Trust Brian.
As a matter of fact, it was my sister-in-law and then her family. Anyways, there we were eating this salad, and do you know what Brian said?
I can't stand it. What?
He said, "What are these rabbit droppings doing in my salad?" I mean, he was being his funny self, little joke, haha, but something awful came over me. Like my scalp was burning and freezing at the same time. Rabbit droppings, doo-doo, in my Mediterranean salad. I wanted to reach across the table and tear his ears off.
Never mind his ears, you should have gone for his... You don't have to say sit there and take what Brian dishes out.
You know something? I know what Jerry would do if he ever saw currants in one of my salads. He wouldn't say anything, but he'd roll his eyes. Oh, I hate that when he rolls his eyes. Oh, I can't stand it. In 11 years, I don't think a single day has gone by when he hasn't rolled his eyes. I'll do something, or I'll say something, some little thing, and zoom, up go his eyes.
And you put up with that.
Well, I thought seriously about leaving him, but what am I going to tell people? That I'm leaving my husband because he rolls his eyes?
You don't have to explain anything to anyone. You just get up and go.
Or tell him to go. That's what I'd say. There's a doorknob, out. Only before he left, I'd show him the Eaton's bill. Get a gander at this, I'd say. $150. 150 smackers paid out to Eaton's on a cosmetic item, perfume, French, no less. Explain that if you don't mind.
What are you talking about? Like, what Eaton's bill? What perfume?
What perfume? That's what I wanted to know. But there it was, on a February statement, $150. 150 smackers. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say at that point.
I didn't think that he was the type to do that
Believe
kind
me.
of thing.
Believe me, it isn't the first time.
How on earth have you stayed with him?
I thought about it. Thought about it a lot lately. The kids are older now. I mean, he could help them get an apartment, or maybe he could visit them. Not that he
And
likes
you
to
keep
spend
the
that much
house.
time at all. I mean, I could rent out the basement to a couple of university students. The money would help. I mean, it would be nice to have the company. You know, someone to chew over the day with. What did you do? What did you do? That kind of thing.
Why not? We all need a
But you
little.
know, you might be lonely at night. But actually, if I was on my own, I think I'd become a vegetarian. Jerry hates salad, but I could eat it 3 times a day. I could really go in for that whole holistic thing.
Look, I want to just...
You need to be very careful about your lawyer. Really get a hold of someone who got a few progressive ideas on
The best thing
separation,
to do,
divorce.
once he's made the decision, is to go to a completely different city. If Jerry ever did anything like that, then that's what I would
A
do.
clean break. Absolutely right.
You know, I've heard Montreal is very nice.
Your French is terrific, I must admit.
But if I was on my own, I think I'd redo the living room. I'd go in for a Mediterranean look.
Ooh, I put a skylight in the bathroom. Brian says they're useless in this climate, but
Jerry says they're a drain on the heating system. But they do let in a lot of light. And if you were on your own,
well, why not? I mean, we need a change now and
no
then.
one can blame you for a minute.
I just want to get out while I still have a shred of dignity left.
Oh, listen, you know that we'd stand by you. You know that, right?
Well, the problem is doing it.
What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes I think it takes more courage than what I've got.
Once, I left him a note. It was a goodbye, this thing is over kind of note. I left it on the fridge.
Really? You did?
I thought he's going to come downstairs one night, in the middle of the night, for one of his revolting mayo and raspberry jam sandwich combos.
And what did he
And
say?
he'll see it. And, well, he didn't see it. He tore it up at the last minute, and I didn't have the courage.
See, that's why I admire you for the decision you've taken. It takes real guts.
And you'll look back and you'll think that leaving Jonathan was the best decision you ever made.
But I'm not.
Not what?
I'm not leaving Jonathan.
You're not leaving Jonathan?
I'm getting a job.
A job?
It's perfect for me. It's in personnel. Tailor-made, you might say.
But Jonathan,
It was Jonathan, actually, who happened to hear about the job. He's been trying to convince me to go back to work for years, and I've been thinking about it, but it's been a god-awful decision to make. It means I'll have to give up our Wednesday afternoons.
Jesus Christ.
a job? I can't believe it, a job. I actually have been thinking about maybe getting something part-time.
Personnel can be keen and up-and-coming firm, you know, and
Well, I need to brush up on my skills. Maybe I could do some
No,
sort
I've
of
had
refresher
this
course.
gnawing feeling lately, like this empty feeling, and I thought that maybe I could.
I'd have to work out a new routine and get
aptitude test
And have to
see what
consider the full range of options.
when you think of self-fulfillment and all that.